Hi friends, welcome back to another week. I'm so excited that you're with us to listen to another story about Jesus. Before we start, let's get ready to listen with our ears. Let's turn our listening ears on. Ready? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good job. Now, let's pat our legs and clap our hands and wiggle our ears and wiggle our nose. All right, let's clap your hand one time. Come down your lap. Good job. Okay, so lately we have been talking about stories about Jesus. And when we get our Bible out, we have two parts to our Bible. Does anyone remember what the first part is called? First part is the Old Testament, and that tells us a bunch of stories about God. And the second part is the New Testament, and it tells us a bunch of stories about Jesus. Good job. Okay, so today we are learning a story about Jesus. And this story is actually in 3 different parts of the Bible. See right here? It tells us which parts of the Bible we can look the story up. So it is in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. All 3 of those people tell this same story about Jesus. So it's probably a pretty important story if 3 different people are telling it. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you and then I'll show you the pictures, all right? So listen with your listening ears and I'll have some questions at the end. Okay, this story is called A Hole in the Roof. Jesus was at a house preaching. Many people gathered there because they heard that he was healing the sick. The house was overflowing with people. Many had to stand outside. There was no room left, not even outside the door. Down the road lived a man who could not walk. He was paralyzed. His friends believed Jesus could heal him. They carried him to the house. It was still too crowded, so they carried him up to the roof. The man's friends made a hole in and lowered him down to Jesus. Jesus saw the men had faith. He knew how much they loved their friend. Jesus said to the man, "Your sins are forgiven." The man stood up and walked. The crowd praised God. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. So this man couldn't walk. He was paralyzed. Who took him to see Jesus? His friends. That's right. His friends took him. So his friends had faith that Jesus was going to heal him. Okay, so did they just take him and drop him off and said, there, you can go figure out how to meet Jesus? No, the place was so crowded they couldn't get in, and so they had to think. So his friends were so nice that they took him all the way up to the roof. I bet it was pretty heavy carrying that guy. They took him all the way up to the roof. They cut a hole in the roof and they lowered him down to Jesus. They had so much faith in Jesus that they knew that their friend was going to get healed. Can you think of a time when Jesus healed you? When you were sick or something happened and Jesus healed you? Or can you think of a time where you helped a friend? I want to hear about the time you helped your friend. Can you tell me? Can you send me a message and tell me a time that you helped one of your friends, or tell your mom and dad? I would love for you to share that with us. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.